The track and field world is buzzing after legendary sprinter Usain Bolt shared a rare, never-before-seen photo of himself, accompanied by a powerful four-word message that has left fans and athletes alike stunned. The eight-time Olympic gold medalist, who has maintained a significant presence in the sports world despite retiring in 2017, posted a striking image from his younger days competing on the track with the caption that cuts straight to the heart of athletic excellence: "Sports is a subject, master it." This concise yet profound statement from the fastest man in history has resonated deeply throughout the athletic community, serving as both inspiration and challenge to current and aspiring athletes. The message carries particular weight coming from Bolt, whose mastery of sprinting resulted in world records that have remained untouched for over 15 years. His 9.58 seconds in the 100 meters and 19.19 seconds in the 200 meters, both set at the 2009 World Championships in Berlin.
Because of his name, his surname Bolt, people associate it with lightning, bolt of lightning, bolt flashes, Bolt sprints away. Because his name was very easy to use to describe, just the adjectives were easy because of his name Bolt. Everybody was talking about him because the mere fact is that people thought that the Americans had the best runners at that age.
What makes this post especially impactful is the timing. It comes amid growing comparisons between Bolt and 17-year-old Australian sprint sensation Gout Gout, who recently became the first Australian to break the 20-second barrier in the 200 meters with a wind-assisted 19.98 seconds. The teenager has been drawing inevitable comparisons to Bolt, with the Jamaican legend himself previously commenting the Gout looks like young me. But wait, there is more. Bolt's latest message appears to transcend these comparisons, instead focusing on the universal pursuit of athletic excellence. By framing sports as a subject to be mastered, he emphasizes the disciplined, studious approach required to achieve greatness, the same approach that allowed him to dominate sprinting for over a decade. This isn't the first time Bolt has used social media to share meaningful glimpses into his mindset and history. Not long ago, he posted another throwback photo from that same 2009 World Championships, showing him outrunning American Tyson Gay and fellow Jamaican Asafa Powell, the former world record holder. That image was simply captioned "K-Dense," highlighting the rhythmic perfection of his stride that helped him revolutionize sprinting technique. Bolt's influence extends far beyond just his athletic achievements. In a recent appearance on the Ready, Set, Go podcast with Rodney Green and Justin Gatlin, he opened up about the pressure of being the face of Jamaica, a responsibility that began when he was just 15 years old after competing in the World Junior Championships. "So, when I was 15, I won in Jamaica. Everywhere I went to Jamaica, people would be like, 'Oh, this young kid here.' So, I was used to it. And when I ran bad, I was used to the backlash also," Bolt said. This early exposure to both adoration and criticism helped shape Bolt's mental toughness. "I kind of figured it out by talking to older people like, why are they like this? And they go on, bro, that's just Jamaicans. They love you when you're winning. They hate you when you lose it," he explained. This perspective offers valuable insight into how Bolt managed the enormous expectations placed upon him throughout his career. Expectations he not only met, but exceeded. What's particularly noteworthy about Bolt's recent message is how it reinforces his ongoing connection to the sport. Even 8 years after his competitive retirement, while many champions fade from public consciousness, after stepping away from competition, Bolt has maintained his relevance through thoughtful engagement with current athletic developments and by sharing the wisdom gained through his unparalleled career. The photo itself adds another dimension to the message. By sharing an image from his developmental years rather than one of his iconic Olympic or World Championship victories, Bolt subtly emphasizes the journey rather than just the destination. This choice resonates with his message about mastering the subject of sports. It's a process that begins long before the world records and gold medals. Bolt's records have taken on an almost mythical status in athletics. His 100-meter world record of 9.58 seconds, set in Berlin in 2009, represented an improvement of 0.11 seconds over his previous mark. a massive leap in an event where progress is typically measured in hundredths of a second. Similarly, his 200-meter record of 19.19 seconds shaved 0.11 seconds off his own previous world best. These marks have stood untouched for nearly 16 years, with no other sprinter coming within a tenth of a second of either time. The longevity of these records speaks to just how thoroughly Bolt mastered his subject, while Ut's marks remain in a class of their own. His 100-meter record is a full 0.14 seconds faster than the second best time ever recorded, while his 200-meter record is 0.18 seconds better than anyone else has ever managed. Enormous margins in sprint terms. This context makes his forward message even more powerful. When Bolt speaks about mastering sports, he does so from the position of someone who achieved a level of dominance rarely seen in any athletic discipline. His message isn't just motivational platitude, it's hard-earned wisdom from someone who reached the absolute pinnacle of sporting achievement. Bolt's message serves as both inspiration and challenge. It acknowledges the scholarly approach required for athletic excellence, the psychological preparation, and the tactical awareness that combine to create championship performances. By framing sports as a subject to be mastered rather than merely a physical activity, Bolt elevates the pursuit to something akin to academic rigor or artistic discipline. The reaction to Bolt's post has been overwhelming, with athletes across multiple sports sharing and commenting on his message. Many have interpreted it as a reminder that true athletic greatness isn't simply about natural talent, but about the determined application of that talent through consistent learning and improvement. For a generation of athletes who may have grown up watching Bolt dominate the Olympic stage, this perspective from their idol carries particular weight. Bolt's message also comes at a time when athletics is searching for its next transcendent star. While there have been exceptional performances since his retirement, no single athlete has captured the public imagination or dominated the sprint events the way Bolt did during his prime. His words remind us of what happened when incredible talent is combined with hard work and the commitment to perfecting one's skills. What do you think about Usain Bolt's powerful message? Does his approach to sports as a subject to be mastered resonate with how you view athletic achievement? And with his record still standing untouched after so many years, will we ever see another athlete who masters the sprint events as thoroughly as Bolt did? The legend may have hung up his spikes in 2017, but his influence on track and field, and sports as a whole, clearly remains as powerful as ever.
And finally, William Knibb have received a boost towards their champs participation as current world record holder for the 100 and 200 meters, and former student Usain Bolt donated $2 million towards expenses.
The track and field world is buzzing with excitement as legendary sprinter Usain Bolt has just made an incredible gesture that has left fans and athletes in shock. The 8-time Olympic gold medalist has donated a staggering $2 million to his alma mater, William Knibb Memorial High School in Jamaica, a move that reinforces his commitment to nurturing the next generation of athletic talent.
My foundation is focused mostly on early childhood education, so for me it's very important to get information to the kids and to help them with their education.
This massive contribution aims to enhance the school's track and field program ahead of the upcoming athletics championships, providing crucial resources that could help identify and develop the next sprint sensation. The news was first reported by Sleek Jamaica on Wednesday, March 19th, with the outlet sharing on Instagram. Sprint legend Usain Bolt at Usain Bolt reaffirmed his commitment to his high school alma mater, William Knibb Memorial High School, following a $2 million donation toward their preparation for the upcoming Boys and Girls Championships. Bolt later confirmed the donation by resharing the announcement on his Instagram story, bringing even more attention to this generous act. What makes this contribution particularly meaningful is the full-circle nature of Bolt's relationship with William Knibb Memorial High School. It was there, in the early 2000s, that Bolt's extraordinary talent was first recognized by coaches who encouraged him to pursue athletics professionally. A pivotal moment that would ultimately change the course of track and field history.
Principal of William Knibb, Laverne Wright, explains that it will be of great help to the athletes.
I think the boys have done well, I think, in the 4x4. But we expect a medal in the relays. I think we have the 200-meter Class 2 champion. And I think, and I hope those persons are able to come through. Champs is a tough thing, but I know that we have persons who are carrying on the kind of legacy that Bolt left here.
Interestingly, when Bolt first arrived at William Knibb, he was primarily focused on cricket, not sprinting. It was his coaches, including Pablo McNeil and Dwayne Jarrett, who steered him toward track and field after recognizing his exceptional speed. This guidance set Bolt on a path to becoming the fastest man in history, shattering world records and redefining what was thought possible in human speed.
It's so wonderful to be back here again and be part of the family and to make this donation to the Usain Bolt Foundation.
In year one, we distributed 100 printers, and we are really grateful for the support for year two. We have 125 printers. It means that 125 schools across Jamaica will be benefiting from Epson.
But Bolt's generosity extends beyond just his former school. On Tuesday, March 18th, the Usain Bolt Foundation confirmed an additional donation of $6.1 million Jamaican dollars to be distributed among 6 rural high schools in Jamaica. These beneficiaries include Magady High School, Green Island High School, New Forest High School, Sydney Pagan High School, and Lacovia High School, along with William Knibb Memorial High School. This broader initiative demonstrates Bolt's commitment to supporting athletic development throughout Jamaica's rural communities, where resources for sports programs are often limited. When discussing his motivation behind these donations, Bolt expressed profound gratitude for his own journey and the transformative power of track and field in his life. Being able to support not just my school, but also other schools and young athletes through my foundation is something I do not take for granted, he said. I know firsthand what track and field has done for my life, and I hope that through this initiative, we can help change the lives of these students' young athletes in a positive way.
During the pandemic, we noted that not all our students had technology, and so having printers will ensure that more of our students have access to the worksheets that they need for their classes.
But wait, there is more. Since its establishment in 2010, the Usain Bolt Foundation has consistently worked to create opportunities for children through educational and sports-related initiatives. With support from major brands including Puma, Hublot, Replay, Epson, Wild, Digicel, Red Stripe, and Purcell, the foundation has provided sporting gear and resources to countless aspiring athletes across Jamaica.
Then we never had many persons going to champs. Now our team is over 50 strong. And so that is a significant help in terms of housing, in terms of food, and in terms of transportation. So the $2 million is significant help.
The timing of this donation is particularly significant as it comes just weeks before the Athletics Championships, a crucial developmental competition for young Jamaican athletes. These championships have historically served as a launching pad for many of Jamaica's greatest track stars, providing them with their first taste of high-level competition and national exposure. For William Knibb Memorial High School specifically, Bolt's $2 million contribution represents a game-changing investment in their athletic program. This funding will likely be used to upgrade training facilities, purchase state-of-the-art equipment, provide nutritional support, and potentially hire additional coaching staff, all elements that are essential for developing world-class athletes.
Got that baton into the hand of Justin Gatlin well here, and I think Gatlin closed on the Jamaicans there. He ran a really good second leg there, the man who was crushed by Bolt in the 100 to the extent that he didn't even qualify for the final of the two. Then round that bend, Gay for the United States, Ashmead for Jamaica, and you already knew at this moment it was over.
And look at him stride away, and what you don't feel in that replay was the atmosphere in the stadium.
Beyond the financial impact, Bolt's continued involvement with his former school sends a powerful message to current students about the importance of remembering one's roots. Despite achieving unparalleled success on the global stage, including world records in the 100 meters and 200 meters that still stand unchallenged, Bolt has remained connected to the institution that helped launch his extraordinary career. Bolt's partnership with Puma adds another dimension to his support for William Knibb Memorial High School. Through this collaboration, athletes at the school receive premium sports gear, ensuring they have access to the same quality equipment used by professional competitors. This removes one significant barrier that often prevents talented young athletes from reaching their full potential.
You get feedback from everybody in Jamaica because they understand the good that we're doing. It's very important to try to get those printers and projectors as many schools as possible. And this is going to be a big help for the students and the future of Jamaica. And I just want to say thanks to Epson because this is a big deal.
The impact of Bolt's philanthropy extends beyond just the athletic arena. By investing in these schools and their track programs, he's also supporting broader educational opportunities. Research consistently shows that participation in organized sports improves academic performance, attendance rates, and graduation outcomes, meaning Bolt's donations could help shape not just future athletes, but future doctors, engineers, teachers, and leaders. Jamaica has long punched above its weight in track and field, producing an astonishing number of elite sprinters from a small island nation. Bolt's investment in grassroots development helps ensure this rich tradition continues, potentially uncovering the next generation of Jamaican sprint stars who might otherwise never have the opportunity to develop their talents. For context, Jamaica's dominance in sprinting is remarkable. At the Tokyo Olympics, despite having a population of just 2.9 million, the country secured 3 medals in sprint events. This success can be largely attributed to the strong developmental pipeline that begins at the high school level with competitions like the Athletics Championships that Bolt is now helping to support.
Technology has definitely made a big difference in how we educate our children. Many of our children are unable to purchase books, and so printing is the way to help them.
What makes Bolt's philanthropy particularly impactful is his understanding of the specific challenges faced by rural schools in Jamaica. Having grown up in Sherwood Content, a small town in Trelawney Parish, he experienced firsthand the resource limitations that can hinder athletic development in rural areas. His targeted support for rural high schools reflects this personal connection and commitment to addressing these specific needs. As the Athletics Championships approach, the students and coaches at William Knibb Memorial High School and the other recipient institutions now have additional resources and motivation to excel. Bolt's investment not only provides practical support, but also serves as a powerful reminder that one of the greatest athletes in history once stood exactly where they stand today, on a school track in Jamaica with dreams of greatness. The impact of Bolt's generosity will likely be felt for years to come, potentially changing the trajectory of countless young lives and perhaps even the future of track and field itself. What do you think about Usain Bolt's incredible $2 million donation to his former high school? Will his continued support of grassroots athletics help Jamaica maintain its sprinting dominance on the world stage? Could this investment uncover the next generation of world record breakers? Share your thoughts in the comments section and subscribe to our channel for more updates.
Drive. Set. 2 more throws. We are pick up for. That can't benefit you. Yes, you pick. Not even fractionally big.
Usain Bolt just revealed a shocking secret behind his record-breaking speed, and it's not what you'd expect. The 8-time Olympic gold medalist admitted he hated one of the key routines that kept him at the top. In a recent video, Bolt shared footage of himself taking an ice bath, a recovery method he despised but relied on throughout his career. It was painful, uncomfortable, but absolutely essential to his dominance on the track. This is a side of Bolt you've never seen before.
Well, let's get you both in.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I gotta take my socks off.
Uh-huh.
How is it?
It's warm.
Oh, you got to be getting me. I don't know. Oh, well, it looks like he won to me. I don't even know what we're doing.
People pray this. I work out for a couple of weeks now, and I can't feel the lactic in my muscles, you see me. So one thing I always hate when I'm on the track, I can't believe I'm going to do this right now. Pray this ice bath. Bolt shared in his recent social media post showing himself grimacing as he lowered into the frigid water. The retired Jamaican sprint legend followed this with a caption that revealed the true secret behind his world record performances. "If you want to be great, this is the stuff you have to do even when you don't want to. My coach would be proud of me right now."